Hello guys, and welcome back to Book of Unwritten Tales Part 2. Well, Set 2. Also the second game. I don't know, I should have said that better in some way. Right, so Ivo's pregnant. Let's just double check that he's got nothing else to say. Didn't seem like it,
Hi.
but let's check.
Well, what's up?
Okay, yeah, sure, let's get that info then.
You were interrupted just now when you were going to tell me about sex.
Indeed, someone is of the opinion that a princess does not need to know about such things.
Oh, come on, tell me.
I could tell you a lot about it, but it would be unwise for me to annoy your parents. They could burn me, or even worse, give me to a public library.
Ooh, sounds very scary.
How do elf pregnancies progress?
They are very similar to human pregnancies, only they take a lot longer, about 4 years. You are presumably in the 6th month.
And if I go into the world of humans to talk to the Archmage, well, time in the human world passes quicker.
Then your pregnancy will go faster, that's for certain. The consequences are difficult to predict. I am not aware of an elf ever having a child outside of the woodland realm.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. If everything goes to plan, then I'll be back in a couple of days and we'll know what's happened.
That would be advisable. Pregnancy can play havoc with the body and mind. It does not take a lot of imagination to work out what a turbo pregnancy in the human world would do to an elf.
Thank you for your help.
That's what I'm here for.
Thank you for your help. Yeah. Okay, right. I guess, yeah, we still have all of these. I guess we go out there. Still assuming that there's nothing of interest here, but just hitting the notes.
These earrings here. They're sparkling and glinting in the sunshine. They could actually come in handy.
See, now it's helpful. So, considering we needed water for the magic
That's
mirror,
just what I need.
I'm gonna assume that, yeah, we wanted a jug. That was originally my reasoning for going up here. I assume
I
this
don't
is
know
still
how Cheap escaped the music box, but he does say he knows various mystical fighting techniques.
I'm sure he does. And that's it in this room, so let's get out. More sunflower seeds?
I'm going to have to take a few more of your seeds, but I promise this is the last time.
It probably won't be,
The
right?
plant would survive, I'm sure, but at the moment I don't need any more.
Okay. Can't look at the telescope. And we can go down. I guess we also just ask... Yeah, the bird bath. Okay. Happy willow still. Still happy.
The willow is stretching its branches up high into the sky with one part of the...
But also, like, if a pregnancy normally takes 4 years, and, you know, it's like, look at the spade, okay? Whoops. No idea what it said, but I was just clicking hard, which you may have noticed. Okay, well, no idea what was said about the spade, but let's look at it.
Arbor's little spade. Mustn't forget to give it back to him.
So it's basically going to be like a spoon to us. Well, it's a bit big, but...
A friendly gift from nature, taken with earrings that sparkle and glint, beloved by women and fish.
Why fish? They don't care that much, do they?
Isn't that just lovely? Two plants that have found each other and want to spend the rest of their lives together.
Yep. So let's ask Arbor for info.
You're having a good time, I see.
What can I do for you?
Ooh, I borrowed your
I
spade.
just need to borrow your spade a moment. Is that okay?
Of course. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
You shouldn't smoke.
Why not?
It's not healthy.
Fire.
No lungs, no problems.
Don't you think it's a bit weird and warped to smoke yourself?
Yeah, I know. I'm terrible.
Arbor is pretty good.
Don't tell no one, though.
Tell me, you know a bit about nature, don't you? How does this childbearing stuff work exactly?
Oh, don't know. Ask myself the same question. The bees pollinate the flowers. The flower seeds are carried away by the wind and new plants grow. Very simple and easy, that. But elves, humans and dwarves don't produce nectar. What have you got to offer the bees?
Yeah, and also our children don't grow in the earth, they grow in us.
I know. Isn't it absurd?
Oh, Arbor, you've got to stay, mate. You're good.
Do you know how to cast a spell over a magic mirror?
Do I look like a magician or priest?
Perhaps you saw Mother doing it sometime.
Many times. She tips water from 3 different vessels into the bowl and then mumbles a bit to herself. Some kind of elf priestess magic nonsense. I don't know nothing about that.
Me neither. Arbor, I'm going to have to leave the elf burrow for a few days.
Your mother giving you permission?
Not as such.
Oh, she not gonna like that. But one has to do what one has to do. I wish you a good journey.
Oh, thank you, Arbor. And don't tell anyone I told you.
I wouldn't dream of it. Just don't you go staying away too long now. You know time out there runs much quicker than here in the woodland realm.
Of course. In the outside world, we elves age like humans. That's why most elves avoid it like the plague.
Quite right.
I have to get on. Don't work too hard.
That I won't.
No, he's just gonna sit there, I think. Okay, so let's look at the magic mirror.
An all-knowing mirror. In the current situation, that would be more than useful. The only question is how to cast a spell over the mirror. I've never done that before. There are 3 symbols on the bottom of the bowl. I wonder what they mean. They're the same ones as the columns in the throne room. Each symbol depicts a droplet. Sometimes there's a line underneath it, sometimes above, and here is a circle going through the droplet. Haven't got a clue what they mean. I have seen these symbols once before, up in the throne room if I'm not mistaken.
And our mom is gonna be there, I'm sure.
Each symbol depicts a drop.
Yeah, okay. Let's look at the bird bath again, just in case.
There's only a little water left in the bird bath. Cheep cheep. There's only a little.
Okay. Uh-oh. The game did not like that, apparently. Don't skip too much.
There appears to be an amazing collection of stuff accumulated in the little pond. I wonder if there's anything there that could prove useful. There appears to be an I wonder if there's a... There appears to be...
So basically I should fish again?
I've got what I need, but this is so much fun. And perhaps I'll have a bit of luck catching other interesting things in the pond.
Nope.
A classic.
Fishing skill still going up. Oh dear. I mean, if these were more varied, sure, but
A classic.
I don't know. There might be some joke or something when you get, you know, to 99 probably.
The spring brook emerges up there. It's still small here, but it becomes one of the largest and most important rivers in the woodland realm.
But I thought it never rained here.
The waterfall and Shame that the tree's casting more and more shade over the waterfall. Before, the sunlight used to dance on it, and there were the most wonderful rainbows. The waterfall and I have been neighbours for so long that I don't really hear it anymore.
Time to go into the throne room then.
Nothing for it. Have to talk to Pa.
I don't think we've seen her dad before, right?
Ivo, I thought that we'd agreed that you would stay in your room.
I just left my room to do a bit of training.
Mm-hmm.
You said yourself I've put on a few pounds, and I'm not going to get rid of them by lying around on my bed all day.
Where does this sudden insight come from?
I can't keep asking myself what to do with my life. Perhaps marriage isn't such a bad idea.
It most certainly isn't. And if you train diligently, I'm sure Prince Lalilos will like you a lot.
Of course. Fine.
I would love to help you, but I'm most dreadfully busy. A kind of epidemic seems to have broken out in Seastone.
An epidemic in Seastone?
It's strange. We're getting reports from the whole of the Middle Kingdom. Objects and beings have been changed.
In what way?
What do you mean?
The situation isn't clear. It appears as if some kind of terrible power is gradually moving through the whole land, changing it. Do you remember the story of the Nothing? A big blackness that gradually swallowed a fairy kingdom bit by bit.
Of course.
This time it is much worse. It is pink.
An epidemic in Seastone. Is it wise for me and it to go there? On the other hand, Wilbur and the Archmajor in Seastone. Perhaps I can help them to fight the epidemic in exchange for them helping me with my problem.
Oh, sure, because, you know, that's what you do. Oh, these must be the 3 things. It's a circle inside. They all have... This one has got a dash, this one has a circle, and this one has a stripe under. Yeah. Moonwell?
Only priestesses are allowed to get water from the well. Up to now, my mother hasn't tried to make me into a priestess. If I'm lucky, she never will. Only priestesses are allowed to... Up to now, my mother hasn't...
So, I'm sure she's not gonna notice... Or she is. Okay. Can't do that.
This symbol's on the bottom of the mirror bowl in the garden. No idea what it means. That's Mother's area of expertise. This symbol's on the bottom...
She's gonna say the same thing, probably?
This symbol's on the bottom of the...
Okay. So you can look at the queen.
I can blame Mother for a lot of things, but not laziness. On the contrary, she does the same work as 3 people put together, because she doesn't trust anyone to do it as well.
Or look at our dad, the king.
Pa doesn't like getting up early. He always says he needs lots of sleep, but he's never said why.
Let's talk to him.
Hey, Pa, the day started ages ago.
What? Oh, Ivo, how's my favourite daughter?
I'm your only daughter.
Oh, that I had 100. You are and will remain something very special. The other 99 will be as well, though.
Pa, you're nuts. Isn't it a wonderful day today? Again.
Just as the caterpillars cough in the morning dew. Yet, something seems to be troubling you.
Enlighten me, oh dear.
She locked me up like a small child.
Have you argued again?
She started it.
She loves you.
And she only wants the best for me. How can it be best for me if she constantly criticizes me and forces me to do things that I don't want to do?
She believes that this will help prepare you for the life that awaits you.
I'd just like to decide for myself.
I know. Your mother just doesn't understand that, because she never had that choice.